Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders, welcome to Requested Monday, the show where you decide what I play. And today we continue our playthrough of Betrayal at Krondor, which I think is set up properly. Find out in a hot second, because Streamlabs is being kind of stupid today. Oh, it sure ain't. Come on. You know you wanna. Welcome to the black background. Why are you being weird today? This literally just had an update and I think it broke things. Because it does that. Let's see, if I go here, and I go here, and then I go... Was it that? Problem is, I can't fix this while I'm streaming, and once the stream has started, there's no fixing it. What's this? That is a nothing. Where do we go here? There we go. Ta-da! Okay. Whew, boy, that was frustrating. Sorry about that, everybody. But we are back for more Betrayal at Krondor, the game where... Are we on the Bitter Sea? No, we're wandering the world. That's right. Nope, that's not it either. What the hell save are we on? Oh, right. Go to Lamut with armor. That's what it is. Go to the Black Sheep Tavern in Romney. Nah. So we are still wandering the world. You know, fighting Mordell. Trying to find desperate conspiracies. All that wonderful jazz. Hope you all had a good week. I apologize once again for not streaming on Friday. But it turns out that when you're completely fucking exhausted... You really don't have a lot of choices in the matter. You basically do what you have to, and what I had to do was sleep. Oh, shit. I forgot about the curfew. Bro, fuck that guy. Alright. Good old Despair Thy Eyes. But yeah, my week was kind of abbreviated in that I had to cancel some recording sessions for various reasons. For anybody that doesn't know, Malhavoc came down with COVID, which totally ballsed up a lot of the recording session schedule. So this week I get to do a lot of recording. Hooray. But it is what it is. There's no... It's not like it's a super problem or anything like that. It does mean that I won't be recording on Friday, or streaming on Friday. Because I have to record on Friday, and then I have to record on Saturday, and then CharacterSelect is on Saturday. So make sure you tune in for that, because we are, once again, getting back to our D&D adventures. There we go. The party's abilities have increased. Did they now? Defense and strength went up. Nothing. Weapon craft went up. Okay. Stardusk. Why haven't we used that? And this is Flamecast, which we already have. Okay, we need to sleep, probably. That's not the right button. We need to push this button. We need to search some bodies. Get some money. Are these repeatable fights every night? Because that would be friggin' broken. Are these spoiled? No, they're good. Nice. Share with party. Okay. Take only the things that appear most valuable, which is none of these things. Alright, and then we go. He didn't get hurt. Fix that. There's 4 uses left. Sharpen that. Sharpen that. Get that to... Oh, no. Huh. Okay. Give that to James. Then give that to Gorath. So that he can fix it. Give it back to you. Give you that. Fix it to open up an inventory spot. And then have James build up his weapon craft. And his armor craft. Nope, he didn't get hurt. Never mind. Did anybody get hurt? Huh. Alright. Cool. The party's abilities have increased once more. James gets weapon craft and Gorath gets armor craft. Nice. Let's rest until healed. So that we don't have to worry as much about the curfew. This, I believe, is the way to Lamut. Nope, this is the Mac Mundane Kadal. Which means I went too far south. Night is falling like a bad PowerPoint presentation. Don't want to get caught. Moving on. Now, I'm not actually here to deliver this armor. I'm here to sell some stuff. I kind of want those weed walkers for Owen. How are the volume levels, by the way? I had to restart my computer and make sure that... I want to make sure that everything sounds good. No use. No use. Okay. You don't want a broadsword? What's wrong with you, dude? I have no use for such an item. Truly, I am a tool. Oh yeah. He only repairs crossbows. Go to the inn. Oh, don't need to bard. We met a Saranian Krondor named Makala. Do you know anything about him? He is a great one of the Assembly of Magicians. Beyond that, I know little of the Great Ones, or know little, as the Great Ones do not communicate with the Lesser Folk. Those who are not of the Assembly are those who are not lords or ladies of the Sarani Empire. It would be improper that a person such as I should speak to one of his rank unless he asked a question of me. This is the way of my former people. I suspect the graveyard outside of Lamut will fill up faster than the gravedigging dig holes if the roads become any more treacherous. It's truer than you might imagine. The roads at night are patrolled now by the Lamutian Guard. But any found out after dark will be slain on sight. No exceptions. Dubal told me he managed to haggle, is that the word? Past one of the guards, but then again he is especially gifted with words. I myself would not wish to rely upon such a skill. I've always found myself at the short end of the stick when I've tried my hand at haggling. Ask me to trim the dress off a peasant girl, no problem. When it comes to convincing a merchant to undersell something to me, I'm less of an expert. You were not born knowing how to walk, but you seem to have no difficulty putting one foot in front of another. Anything may be learned so long as you truly wish to learn it. Who would I speak to about learning how to haggle? Dubal? Dubal is Dubal. His talent is a part of him, and I doubt he understands his own skills. There is one who lives in Romney, however, who I think may be of help. He is known as Mitchell Waylander, and he is the head of a very powerful guild, the Glazers Guild. I had a very long conversation with him when he wished to buy a few of our Serrani pots. I think he could teach you something about haggling. Interesting. Do we need rations? We have 9, 5, 14, 9, and 6. Haggle? Okay, fine. Don't be out in the guard roads at night. Nothing new there. And off we go. I was really hoping to open up my inventory more, but I guess not. So let's go to the Mac Mundane Cadal, where we have already basically cleared it. So it shouldn't be a problem. We're just here to deliver this armor. The Braknor. Hey, I killed the Braknor. Don't have to worry about that anymore. You're fucking welcome. Do I have a map here? I do. Good. Meow. 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 I think it was this way. Whoop. Got caught in a wall. It's fine. Fuck. That's not the right way. I think this is the right way. Yeah. Fine. Let's rest. Ah, my torch went out. My torch is lit. By the way, what does that spell do? Scent of Sarig, Eyes of Ishop, Candle Glow. Alright, so I don't know what Stardust does. That's not true. I can find out what Stardust does. Spells. Oh, maybe it can only be used outside. Okay. That would make sense. I think I've already done this one. Oh, for God's sake. What the hell was the answer to this? Good barrow. Barrow. It was a wheelbarrow. Yeah, okay, we got that one. We don't need what's in that chest. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I believe this is where we fought a Braknor. Click. There's nothing in there. God, I have so much friggin' money. There we go. And then while we're down here, we need to find the place with the pit, which is this away. The kobold climbed grunting from the pit. Gorath put a hand to his sword, but the creature seemed unarmed, so after a moment he relaxed his grip. In Broken Kingdom tongue, the kobold began to speak to them of Rurarg, the dragon who had once inhabited the mines. Convinced the doors were somehow responsible for the dragon's disappearance, they had decided to bribe King Dolgan into freeing it. This is Diet Coke, by the way. Sure? Yes, we do, he said slowly. What would we profit from letting you have it? The kobold considered this for a moment, then turned into the pit and made some signaling motions with his hands, while shouting instructions in a language James didn't understand. After close to an hour, a strange-looking metallic goblet was brought to the surface by several young kobolds, who held it reverently as if it possessed incredible value. James placed the gray tower plate on the floor of the mine near the pit and stepped back so it would be inspected. Apparently satisfied with their offer, the kobolds motioned them forward that they might sip from the goblet. Owen was first. He let the cool liquid trickle into his mouth from the cup. Almost immediately, he felt a new sense of strength and vitality. It began in his mouth and chest and then radiated away from those areas like ripples on a still pond. The kobolds gave a sip to everyone, then climbed back into the darkness of the pit. It's just a full heal? I mean, that's great and all, but it's just a full heal? Fucking kobolds. I'm not saying it's necessarily bad. I'm saying I could have gotten... I wasted a lot of time. A lot of time just thinking. When thinking's overrated compared to reactionary blinking. Nah, whatever. Whatever. Let's pretend I got experience for it, even though this isn't a game with experience points. I could have sold that fucking armor for so much money. Probably. If I'd gotten it repaired, which I couldn't do, so I guess it's fine. Doop. 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 And there's a dude. Alright. It is night. Sleep until morning because I don't want to get fucking attacked. Where to next? We could make our way to Eld Point. I do want to find this stupid thing near Hawk's Hollow. Which, now that I mention it, I don't remember where it is in where it is. Hold on a second. At Krondor, chest near Hawk's Hollow. Okay. That's a lie. Is there a map? Alright. We're going to go to Hawk's Hollow. This is Zune. Nobody gives a shit about Zune. I don't know if he said it was east or west. That's the problem. So now we gotta go looking for it. So the reason that I said that's a lie is because looking it up online, it's like, oh, you can only get this quest in Chapter 3. Well, we're in Chapter 2. So... And we got it in Chapter 1. So, you know, it's a lie. It said near a hill. Not that that's helpful. Is it getting dark already? Fuck me. Time passes so quickly when you're traveling miles and miles. Whoop. A lot of fires here. Is there a chest over here? No. Can't get through that gap. Joseph the Animalist. Okay, what can you repair? Oh, are you just an armor smith? You are just an armor smith. 12 sovereigns? No. 7? No. 14? How are we tired already? Fuck me. What happened all the time? This is such a nothing quest. It's super not important, but I want stuff. It's always my downfall. I always want stuff. I gotta be more Buddhist. Gotta be more zen. Is this Hawk's Hollow? No, it's just a road leading to nothing, apparently. We're not even at Hawk's Hollow yet, are we? No, we're way west of Hawk's Hollow. Alright. Oh, we're under attack. By Moradel. With crossbows. Like a bunch of dicks. No spellcasting for you. Raw! Thunk! Go over here and kill this guy before he becomes a problem. Don't want that guy getting close to Owen. No escape. Oh, shit. Fuck this guy. Fuck. Damn it. Despair thy eyes. Ow. Fuck. There we go. One guy down. Die. Jesus. No escape. There we go. A solid blow. Heal. A shoost. Damn it. It's a horrible thing to kill a man. But I'm gonna do a lot of it, so you know. It's probably fine. Are you not supposed to be like a great swordsman, James? Fucking kill a dude. Thank you. Fucking hell. No blocking. You are blind. There we go. Better than nothing. We got 3 out of 4. Nice. What do we get? We got a little bit of accuracy melee, good. A little bit of accuracy crossbow, also good. Nothing worthwhile there. Nothing worthwhile there. What about the mage? Did the mage have anything? Hey, he had a Luton's Concentrate. On countless occasions, Gorath had observed magicians carrying vials of the same fluid, almost always downing the concoction before setting to work casting incantations. For a brief period of time, the imbiber would seem intensely focused, ignorance of events. I bet that makes it so that you can cast spells even if you're in combat, or in melee. Tuning fork. Owen struck the metallic device against his knee, cringing as it sang its high-pitched note. I always dread it when the jongleurs tune their instruments, he said, killing the still ringing note. It's that pitch. If my hearing were any more sensitive, I think I'd bleed from the ears. I don't know what that does, but that's okay. We need to go east still. I see no chests. I see no fantastic chests. Still not quite at Hawk's Hollow. Darkness is falling. Do a quick camp. Whoop. Running low on rations, but it's fine. Can always get more food if we find the right pull. Hello. That looks like a chest. Their attack was unexpected. Oh. Back off, man. I'm a scientist. Damn it. Rest. Stab. Down he goes. Stab. He tried to defend, which means he's not blinded anymore, which means now he's blinded again. Stab. Stab. Which means the guy behind him is going to come up soon, so... Ah, my eyes! Ah, my eyes! Heal up a little bit. Sweet. No injuries. That's what I like to see. Boop. A note. Money. Let's see what this note says. That's from the crawler. Mates, it looks like I may have opened my mouth a bit too wide. I think those funny talking elves what live in the Northlands may have caught on to the fact that I've nicked some of their booty. Best go and clear out our safe box near Hawk's Hollow, but remember I put a lock on it so no one else can get in. Don't need that. Are those spoiled? No, they're good. Nice. Share. Money. Decent amount of cash, actually. And a Gilder's passkey. Okay. He did put a locks on the safe. Ah, fuck. That was really dumb. Let's just go back a little bit. Scent of Serig. It's trapped. Okay. An emerald. And redweed brew, called Tith's Piss among mercenaries. Liquid is famed for its vile metallic flavor and ruddy color, both owing to the fact that the liquid was gathered from the rusty drain pipes of the Temple of Tith. Many claim the fluid would improve an imbiber's short swordplay for a short time. Hey, James. There you go. All right. So that... Oh, we're under attack again. By spiders? 60? You spent 30... 30? 20. 20 stamina points casting that shit. Okay. Ow. To spare thy many eyes. Shit, Gorath is actually kind of hurt. Ow. Oh, fuck you. With your bullshit. Oh god. Oh no. Eh. Don't shoot Owen. What did I just say? Alright, they're panicking a little bit. Its caster is still a problem, though, so I'm going to blind him. There we go, one spider dead. Heal. No escape. Okay. Spellcaster dead. Now we can heal properly. we're gonna milk this for a little bit, just to get some of our stamina back. Okay. Having a surprisingly hard time hitting this fucking spider. There we go. Alright. Party's abilities have increased. Have they? Not yours. Your defense went up, and your accuracy melee went up. Gorath is quickly becoming a badass. A badass. What do you got? Money, more of that, and ever useful restoratives. I don't think I need that. I do want to hang on to that just for a hot second. Wrong body. There we go. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know why I thought the spiders would have anything, but you know, it's where we are today. Free money. Let's see. So you have 11, you have 7, and you have 14. So, haggle? Okay. Perfect. Not heading anywhere. Keep resting. No. Okay. We're doing good. Party's barding skill has increased. Owen? Owen did not get barding. Only need him to get barding. Gorath is basically really good at everything except lockpicking, haggling, and barding. Which makes sense. He's not really going to haggle with anybody because he's a fucking Moradel. Lucan's locked his door. So that's the guy that had the stuff. Okay. Let's see. What does this do? I believe that improves scouting. You are selling these. 83 sovereigns sold. 3 sovereigns done. Do you want to scroll? No. Don't think I have anything else really worth selling to you. Alright. Moving on. Gorath's weapon craft ability has increased. We look at that so that it doesn't tell us something unusual later. These are spoiled. Man, Hawks Hollow as a fucking town sucks ass. Alright, where are we? We could go north to L'Oreal and then to Tirsog, because that guy is up here. Let's do that. Probably run into trouble on our way there, but that's okay. That's what we're used to. Assuming I'm going the right way. I don't think I am. I sure am not. Zoom in along. Zoom in, zoom in. And we've been attacked by spiders. Okay. Gift of Song, Skin of the Dragon, or Invitation. Really need more spells. Okay. I don't know that that missed. It just didn't work. Ow! Little shit. Alright, that one's dead. I'm gonna focus fire these motherfuckers. Uh-oh. Another one dead. Ah. Bonk. Alright, another one dead. Damn, that protection lasts forever. Alright. Only stamina we lost was Owen casting. What do we got? Defense and melee, accuracy casting. That's it. Okay. I don't expect the spiders to have anything. That doesn't mean I shouldn't check. Alright. Eyes of Ishap, Scent of Sarig. Creates light above ground. Okay, so we've got candlelight for light below ground and Stardusk for light above ground. Gotcha. Whoop. We do want to go into L'Oreal. Because why not? Maybe they'll buy some of my stuff. An ale cask for some reason. I don't know what good this is. Hey, I've got some stuff for you. You want this? No. You want this? Yeah. You don't want the elven armor because you're a dick. Do, do, do. I'll take it. Wrong door. Really? Huh. It's weird. The tavern is closed. Oh, no. Everything in there is gone. I don't know what I discarded there, but guess it wasn't too important. This is Tearsog. 3 Hillman Pawn. Oh, the practice loot. We need to buy one of those. Can I sell you stuff? Nope. Nope. Well, what good are you to me, sir? You're not good to me at all. But I will buy that practice loot. Haggle? Fuck. Haggle? Fuck. Haggle? Fuck. Haggle? Fuck. Do 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 do. Man stumbled outside. I'm Murray, town undertaker. Who's kicked it? He asked, then amended. I mean, who has departed to the other side? You don't sound as if you believe in life after death. The only thing lively going on in the graveyards is thanks to the living, he said with a chuckle. Only last month I was talking to the gravedigger who tends Lamut's yard. Told me someone had gone to his yard and dug a new grave. He has no idea who's under the stone. Why didn't he go and dig it up and see? He's afraid a shade'll get him. Supernatural humbo, if you ask me. What's dead stays dead. Never seen a ghost in my life. Goodbye, gents. Hey, look, another quest. We're not going back to Lamut. Fuck that. Oh, right. This place just sells food. Okay. I was hoping to get some barding in, but I guess not. Guess we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. After we focus the skill. Boo-doo. 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 What happens if I do this? Yeah, it says it doesn't do anything. Weird. Barding up to 79. That's pretty good. All right, let's go and buy one more practice. Okay. How did your armor craft go up? It's weird. Let's go buy one more practice loot for a ridiculously cheap price of 30 gold. And that... Wait, hold on. Go back in. Go back in. Go back in. There we go. I can finally get rid of these. I ain't gonna use them. I have no use for an item that causes poison. Are you sure, sir? I feel like everybody could use an item that causes poison. Alright, focus again. It's actually a really nice song. Once you get past the horribleness of it. Like, this pays dividends. I'm not even joking. This gives you a lot of money if you're willing to travel to taverns. Blam, ba, da, blam. Oop. Okay. And that got us up to 90 barding. Nice. Which is plenty. And now we need food. Shit. How long were we practicing the loot? Don't ask questions. It may have been several days. But it's a skill that will help us later. Do 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 do. Wait, is that the place? Nope, that's not the place. I swear to God, Brother Jacob, you better have something nice for me. Got into all this fucking trouble. There he is. All this fucking trouble. I'm running low on food. You better give me something good. James angrily shoved open the door to Jeremy's house. We should have a word with you, scribe, he spat. You suspected that the box was rigged to explode. That's why it was the only one you hadn't surveyed. Believe what you like, but no, I had no idea it was trapped. James glared at the bald-headed man who returned their gaze with contempt. We should take it out of your hide, but provided you hold up to your end of the bargain, I suppose we'll let you be, as we have more important matters to attend to. What? More important than threatening scribes? Jeremy snapped, picking up a book, thrusting it into James's hands. I'll not have you accusing me of being a shyster on top of other crimes you care to manufacture about me. Get out of here. The book that we got is Theifel's Bird Migrations. Oh my god. So super worth it. That is a book that will increase every single skill every time you read it, but it takes time to read. Alright, we're heading back south so that we can go to... Where are we going? I guess we could go to Eld Point. We haven't actually been there. We've been to Egley Tanner's. We haven't been to Sethanon. I think we got stuck outside of Lighton. This is a very dangerous path. This is where we're trying to get to. But between Lighton, Silden, and Sloop, there's so many goddamn Nighthawks. It's ridiculous. I mean, not that the other way is any better. All right. Let's see if we can't get to Sethanon. I suppose we could also use magic teleportation fast travel. Zoom, 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 zoom. This is a waste of time. This is a waste of time. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't think the Lamutan guards were this far out. Jesus Christ. Oh, maybe they have some food that I can take after I kill them. Because that's what I'm doing. Murdering the shit out of them. Blah! Blah! Raw! Damn it. Big swing? There we go. Heal. Stab. Alright, cool. They're all dead. We're probably more responsible for killing the Lamutian guards than the fucking Moradel are at this point. Jesus. Accuracy, melee, and defense, and strength. Nice. Gorath is now ridiculously strong. He didn't have shit. He didn't have shit. Was that the same guy? No, it wasn't. Okay. He had shit. A key. Another whetstone. 19 gold. Another key. And then I think there's another guy here, and I can't see a way to search him. So we'll back up. There we go. Not really worth it. Hey, they're in good shape. Share with the party. Whoop. Whoop. And bang, bang, bang. Nice. Alright. Really need to stop killing the Lamutian guards. Seems like it might create a mild diplomatic incident. This is somebody we already talked to. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, and now we are over here. We barely moved. Yep, we're under attack. It's okay, it's just basic Moradel bitches that really want Owen's giblets. Blarg, my eyes. Sorry, give me a second here. I'm just gonna do a thing real quick. Okay. Just had to check a thing. Heal. Really? Damn. Blarg! Bitches. Bitches done gonna get stitches, you motherfuckers. Hey, they're good. Nice. Share. Grab that. Don't need more whetstones at the moment. And those are also good rations. Sweet. Alright, where am I? So that goes to Quester's View. Sarth would also be nice to travel to, because they do have a lot of scrolls for sale. But and Egley doesn't have shit. But I think I just want to keep going to Sethenon. Which is not a plot important place at all, don't worry about it. Oh, fuck. Quegian pirates. How? You guys suck. Oh, fuck that guy immediately. Damn, they have no defense. Holy shit. Trash. Some cash. Where's the third? Oh, there he is. Did you poison your own rations? No, you didn't. I'm honestly surprised. So you've got 6. You're not sharing with the party. It'd be really nice if you shared with the party, Owen. Fuck. Nobody is bad. Oh, a priestess escorted them. Expecting a chamber in keeping with the rest of the grandeur of the temple, James was startled when they were led into a cramped room where an old woman sat reading through a sheaf of papers. Glancing up, the high priestess squinted at them, then shook her head. "You will excuse me, but I was expecting someone else," she said, laying aside the papers she had been reading. "A few days ago I sent a summons to one of our faithful, a Franklin, that lives to the north of Egley. I doubt he would have been able to get to you," Owen replied. "We ran into a band of men just outside the temple who seemed bent on killing any that came up the road." The priestess exhaled loudly. "The Quegian fever is spreading here, and likely those are more men infected with it. If you were to go to him and tell him the way is clear, I would consider it a great favor." Looking back at the tracks scattered in her lap, she rubbed at her eyes. "You'll forgive me, but I really must get back to work on these. Please see yourself out. Goddess blessing on you." Okay. Franklin in Egley. 80, 88, 110. I mean, it's pretty good. Quegian fever, eh? Well, Egley's to the south. Oh, God, look at them all. Oh, God, look at them all. Sweet. We stuck up on them. Alright, we're gonna go big. Go really fucking big. Rah! Never mind, we're gonna miss like bitches. No. You stop. Damn it, stop blocking, you fucker. Ow. Okay, fuck that guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck you in particular. Fuck this. Fuck that. Oh, Owen is very badly wounded. Never mind, he can't cast shit. Ow. Okay. Heal. Heal. To spare this motherfucker's eyes. So that we can heal and 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 heal. To spare your eyes again. Really, I'm not sure what you're expecting here, buddy. You're up against a spellcaster. Nice. Go for the swing. Nice. None of them lived. They all died like bitches. Defense, melee, and stealth went up. Nice. Nothing. Accuracy, melee. Cool. That was a good fight. Did you poison your rations? No, you didn't. Nice. Nope. $14, $13, $14. Okay, so give him one, give the rest Owen. So you never know when you're going to need more rations. Ooh, more redweed brew. Nice. If nothing else, you can sell redweed brew for a lot of money. Also, we should probably rest for a little bit. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's rest for another day. Battle really takes it out of you. You know? North to the Dimwood. I don't think I've cleared this pathway in this chapter. Nothing in the barn. Good day to you, my fine sirs, said the man at the door. My name is Franklin Hurley. How may I be of service to you? James cleared his throat. We were told at the Temple of Silban that you might want to see us. You spoken to the priestesses? He asked incredulously. I wished to speak to them of next year's crops, but 3 howling idiots wouldn't let me pass. You won't be having any more trouble with those three, said Gorath. Franklin excitedly retreated into his house and returned a moment later with a pouch of coins that he demanded they take as a reward. James tried to turn the money down, but the men insisted. They thanked him for his kindness and generosity. Then they left. Okay, and then he went off to the temple. Cool. How much money did we get? Like 75 sovereigns. Nice. This is going to Egley, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Not that there's anything here, but... Oh, that's not true. There is an innkeeper here. No one's lived here for some time. Maybe the occupants left something behind, but we already looted it. One more time. No. Oh, nope. It takes a very special key. Okay, good to know. Yeah, this is that place. Okay. All right. Let's go to the inn. Let's rest until morning. 3 sovereigns? That's a fucking steal. Nice. Thanks, sir. Oh, right. And I need to. Boop. Gotta maintain your weapons. Gotta maintain your weapons. Especially this goblin sticker, because god damn, that is a good weapon. Alright, we want to keep going south. So that we can get to Tanur's. The party's abilities have increased. I believe that's scouting for Gorath, weaponcraft for you, and a little bit of scouting for Owen, why not? As a treat. I think that let us get around them. Who are you? What are you doing here? That's weird. Yeah, the house was not in good repair. Dark green moss covered parts of the door and was visible in large patches in the front slats. James' attention returned to the door as it slowly swung open. A foul, musty smell filled the air as an elderly woman appeared in the doorway. She was dressed in a tattered shawl and wore a different shoe on each gnarled foot. "You one of them shadow people? I hate them shadow people," she croaked. Her look of contempt suddenly turned to fear. "They're everywhere, you know. Could be slipping in my door right now." The thought obviously terrified her, and without warning she disappeared into the house and slamming the door. Cool. Hamill's Pawn. You ain't got shit. Willing to buy some of my shit? No. Click. There ain't nothing in here. Sweet. Hey, have you guys heard about my barding ability? Oh, we already barded here. Damn it. Alright, nothing here. Whoop. 'Tis morning. So this is Tanner's. Or Tanner's. Depending on how you want to. Give me some corn. Oh. So going south would bring us back to Krondor, which is not where we want to go. We want to go east. I forgot about the ambush. Stab. Slash. No attacking the mage. It's very rude. Music in this game is kind of simple, but it's actually pretty bitchin'. I really like it. It's very memorable. Sweet. Lockpick, health, stamina, and strength. Nice. Oh, that's what the drink did. Okay, the kobolds... It's pretty positive, yeah. When the kobolds gave me the drink in the mine, it increased my maximum health and stamina. That's actually really good. What is this? A Serig's Bane. A yellow-colored ointment, the Serig's Bane was stored in an odd-looking container, a simple cork cap suspended from the mouth of a glass tube, a large bulb made from stitched sheep's gut. Commonly, it was applied to armor to counter-effect the effects of enchanted blades. Interesting. Ooh, take that. Nice. Serrani Quarrels, which do more damage but are harder to hit with. And a bunch of rations. Give. Alright. The weapons and armor would be nice, but there's no realistic way for me to carry all that shit. Alright. We are now on the road to... we want to go east. Because now we are over here. Sweet. You can also go north to the Dimwood, which I think gets you up into there. We are going to bookmark for his crimes. Where does this path go? To a campsite. Anything we can find out about that? Nope. It's a bunch of nothing. Got it. Perhaps whoever owns the house over there could give us something to eat. The owner of the small house, a farmer who called himself Covey, invited them inside. He talked for several minutes about a variety of topics, while Covey's wife grabbed something they could take with them when they left. "Should we get you strapping lads something to eat?" she asked. "Yeah, sure." Thank you. You are too kind. But we are desperately full up on rations. Really? You can't carry anymore? Alright. I don't need this many whetstones. In fact, I really don't need this many whetstones at all. Flink. And ding, ding, ding. Tell you what. Do this. Do this. Ting, ting, ting. Thank you. Do this. Do this. Bring that back. Grab you some ration. Nice. It would be very rude for me to turn down a nice person's gift. I saw something over here. Oh! We've been ambushed by Nighthawks. Who are fucking immune to the blind spell, which sucks. Ow. Nice. Oh god. No escape. You stop shooting arrows. That guy's dead. Heal. Stab? No. Stab? Nice. Heal. Miss the click. There we go. Minimal injuries. Yep. You got 12 uses on that, and you've got 19 uses on that, and the body has, whoops, 5 uses. So that's useless to me. However, the flame root oil could be useful. And these rations are poisoned because these people are psychos. If we die and they take my food, I want them to regret it. Okay. That's a weird thing to think, but you do you, I guess. Oh, hello. What's this place? No one has lived here for a long time. Hello, Ren Ren. You ready for your appointment tomorrow? You don't even know that you got an appointment tomorrow, bud. Ren has to get his teeth cleaned. He does not know that he will be better off afterwards, but Ren is my cat, in case that wasn't clear. The shop says, sign read, Nia's shop closed for now. That's a strange thing to put on a sign. James motioned to the figure across the room. The woman made her way across the wooden floor until she was standing before them. Hello there, may I buy? I can't open up the shop. I don't care how much you have to offer or who you are, I can't go in there again. I was offering, miss, to buy you a drink. Oh, Oh, sorry. I was thinking you were stopping in to buy something from my goods store across the road. Since my father's death, I've had to run these two places, the tavern here and the goods store across the way. You know, I've had folks in here 4 weeks last count, all offering money for a sword made by a hermit up north. Fool that I am, I sent the word out, but that was before things started happening in my store. I've since closed up things for a bit. Closed your store? Why? What sort of things were going on in there? You'll think I'm foolish. I think I'm foolish. Tell me and I'll listen. If I laugh once, even once, you may upend a cask of ale over my head. You'll pay for the cask if you do. All right, then. I'll tell you. In the past few weeks, I've seen a man prowling about in my shop. That's easy enough. Between my companions and myself, we can get rid of your prowler by dinner time tomorrow. Can you now? You run through ghosts as easy as that? Poleaxe poltergeist in your spare time? Ghosts? This prowler of yours is a ghost? Told you wouldn't believe me. I'll put it up to you, though. If you can find a way to put the ghost in my shop to rest, then I'll reopen my shop and give you the gallon grief maker that I bought from the hermit. Simple as that. That offer is nearly as attractive as the woman delivering it. Thank you, fair lady. Nope, don't want to gamble. But I do want a bard. Owen played. His fingers slid easily over the lute's fingerboard as he moved between chords of This Kingdom Mine, the notes filling him up as well as guiding him forward. Quietly he began to sing the refrain. This kingdom mine with the blood I've paid to guard against all who oppose her. When at last he had finished with the tune, he found his audience was sitting in stunned silence, their gazes all fixed on him. That was beautiful, the tavern keeper said. Reaching into his pouch, he removed 52 sovereigns and placed them in Owen's hand. That almost paid for the 2 practice lutes that I have, or that I bought. Is there an actual inn here, or is it just a tavern? It's just a tavern, okay. Ding! Armorcraft up, health and stamina up, barding up a little bit. So, the party changes a lot in this game. Owen and Gorath are never separated. Ever. No longer can he hate his name. Owned a shop and a tavern, never wanted for more. Yes. An hour passed, covered with grime and grave mold. James distastefully flung back the heavy lid of the coffin to look at its contents. Immediately he retched as a thick ammonia scent billowed up from the coffin's corrupting remains. Just a body, James gagged. Let's get him covered back up. Wait, Owen said, pointing down in the hole. Look, someone's taken his hand. Why would a grave robber steal a body part? I wouldn't have guessed I would be digging up graves myself if Gorath hadn't said that the Moradel sometimes use them as secret caches. Either way, let's get him covered up and be on our way. No. Couldn't rest in life. How about in death? Just a body. Just a body. Ooh. Naphtha. Alright, well, you know what? It's only fair that if we take something from the grave... Never mind. Are we sick? Sometimes you get diseased digging graves. We are not sick. That's good. What was his name? Leighton Dink. Alright. Someone took his hand? Seems weird. Oh, there's another building there. The man at the door greeted James with a strange look. What were you looking for behind my house a week or so back? I've done no such thing. Perhaps you've mistaken me for someone else. No matter, I suppose, the man grumbled, his look lacking conviction. Escorting them to the door, he shrugged his shoulder. I've got other things to do, so if you'll excuse me, and don't be wandering around on Herschel's land again here. Around back of your house, you say? Alright, let's see here. Where am I? This is not Sethanon? This is Sethanon. Huh. Alright. Sethanon. That's not the right place. So I am at Sethanon, but this is not Sethanon. Sethanon is back this way. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! What the shit are you? It's a shade. Read that book, Darkness at Sethanon. I believe that happened in the... this is between that book and the next one. Don't miss. Nice. Oh, God. Hey, we got it. I think it's gone. Let's get moving again. Did it drop anything? Oh, this is because I'm approaching Sethanon. Right? Okay. It is super worth going here, but it is incredibly dangerous to go here. We got 33, so... Bloop. Can't hurt me. Yeah, can't hurt me at all, bitch. Still can't hurt me, bitch. I believe that is a time-based skill. Fact. Let's see. Skin of the Dragon. It just lasts until it doesn't last. Okay, cool. Thanks, game. And they seem very intent on attacking James, so... Alright, cool. We got him. Did his accuracy melee increase? Sure the fuck did. Nice. Ugh, Jesus. Is it every step? Christ. Not fucking worth it. There is something really good there. It is the Scroll of Grief of 1,000 Nights, which is basically, I'm going to hit you for damage and then prevent you from attacking for the rest of time. But at the same time, it's not worth doing that many fucking fights. I'll tell you that. Whoop. Okay. Moving along. Right. I want to know about Nia. Nia Lycro. Okay, so there is a hand missing. Where is it? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Moving right along. We are being stalked by probably night hunters or night hawks, but we have to get to Lighton. So let's see what's down this path. Ooh, a house. Yep. Quagian pirates. Ow, motherfucker. Oh, you're gonna get it now, bitch. Boom! Fuck you. Fuck you real good. A pew! Ow. Fucking... Damn it. Damn it, Owen. I need to cast Despair Thy Eyes on this guy because James is dying. So that I can then cast Gift of Sung for 6 on James. So that he has a better chance to hit. Thank you. Okay, that guy's down. Ow, fuck. You don't get to come all this way and then run away, bitch. Thank you. On you. Fuck. Wrong click. There we go. We may have been ambushed, but they're very dead. Accuracy, casting, and scouting. Defense and scouting. Nice. Good old rations. Another Althaphane's Icer. Interesting. We have too much shit. Money, always good. A broadsword, ooh. It's in really good condition, though. Oh, hey, that opened up a spot. Nice. Here, have that. Did you get hurt? No. Okay. Check that in there. Chuck that in there. Alright, that gives us some more inventory space. Once I find somebody willing to buy all this shit, we'll be sitting fucking pretty. Till then, I'm kind of having trouble. Alright. I want to see that cross. I want... Senor James, did you really mean to include in your report that you then tried to loot a scarecrow? Well, we were desperate, sir. But you had 12,000 gold. And guess who forgot to heal? Yep, that's me. Probably wondering how I got into this situation. Improves your swordplay for a short time. We'll find out in a second. Wow, yes it does. Holy shit. Whee! Bitch. Gorath's accuracy melee keeps going up, which is delightful. Torch. More healing poolda. And where's dude guy number 3? There he is. 25 fucking sovereigns. Alright, fine. Yeah, no, fuck you guys. Bitch. Stop that. Oh, thank you. Appreciate your assistance in my endeavor, good sir. Thank you for shooting your friend in the back. Bitch. Oh, no more invulnerability. Bitch. Bitch. Oh, and they didn't even leave bodies for me to fucking loot? Oh, that's fucking rude. Did I see a dude? Huh. Thought I saw somebody. A single whetstone. Reminds me to wet my stone. Weapon craft and defense, and armor craft. Nice. Nothing in the barn. Ooh, but a well. Gorath was about to knock on the front door when he heard a strange roaring sound coming from inside the house. It lasted for several seconds, stopped, then it began again. What in the name of the shep? Gorath stood with his ear cocked to the door. Sudden realization dawned, and with a smile he turned to leave. Owen gave him a puzzled look. We're leaving? Sounds like a wild beast in there. Perhaps we should see if someone's in need of assistance. I'm afraid even if you were a master magician like Pug, you couldn't cure a snore like that. Come on, let's allow him to sleep. I'm looking for the Inn Tavern. There we go. James asked for company. Smiling at them, the man eagerly accepted the offer of fellowship and told a number of tales about his works for Lord Lightning. Unsure what in the man's manner inspired his trust, James responded likewise by telling him a few details of their trip to Romney, though omitting the specifics about Gorath's part in things. I don't envy you that, the man said, waving his hands. I'll not be heading anywhere near the river, not for no amount of silver, not me. Why is that? James asked. Awful troubles there. Excuse me. The guild of the Romney and the River Pullers Guild are as good as at war. If you ask me, some bloke down Sylvanway is trying to stir things up. I've heard he's even got a few sneaks that are posing as members of other guilds, even carrying forged guild seals. Saw a group of them with Max Feber, that greedy bastard out west of here, who we have dealt with, and we got the Glazer's seal. When the man excused himself to go answer nature's call, James pondered for a moment the things he had learned. While it seemed wildly improbable that the events that were going on around them were all somehow connected, he had seen the plots of Myrmendamus previous to the last uprising, and those circumstances had left him jaded. It made him none the more comfortable that he was now escorting a former ally of that Moradel monster. Ooh, barding. 110 sovereigns! So worth it to build up barding. So worth it. Nine sovereigns for the night? Well, here, I'll pay you with some of my barding. Sure. Nope. One more night. Perfect. Damn straight the party's barding ability is increased. Has Owens? Nope, he still sucks. And by sucks, I mean he's a master bard at this point, but, you know, he still sucks. Oh, fucking free money. Sweet. James knocked, and almost immediately there was a sound of frantic movement inside the house. Then silence. He knocked again. Nothing. Hello? Silence. Is anybody there? We are weary travelers and seek only a moment of your time and perhaps a drink of water. James waited patiently for a moment, then said sternly, Look, we know you're in there. We heard you moving about. Finally, the door still closed. The man replied weakly, We know who you really are. We'll have the rest of the taxes as soon as you get the money. No amount of arguing or explaining could convince the man of the truth. The door remained closed. Huh. Sweet. Delicious water. There is a well that's unique in the game and can be abused for cheesy purposes. So, where's Lord Lighton's place? And they killed his tax collectors, right? No, I don't want to. A servant met them at the door. She ushered them inside and led them to a partition corner of the room. Pulling back the curtain, she revealed a gangly man with a white beard and snow-grey hair who introduced himself as Lord Lighton. Please forgive my humble accommodations, he sighed. My financial situation has been compromised by the death of my lord, Earl Presser of Romney. Suddenly he brightened. Perhaps you fine gentlemen would be willing to assist me in a small matter. What can we do to help you? Asked James. The lord sighed again. I was to equip 6 knights and send them to Romney for my former lord, but his holdings were bestowed on his half-brother following his death, and he wishes me to deliver 12 fully equipped knights to Malek's Cross. If you could bring me 6 suits of kingdom armor in good condition, I would be able to get rid of those annoying tax collectors who have been traveling the roads, terrorizing people and extorting money. I wouldn't exactly expect that you would have that sort of thing with you. You don't, do you? James made a face. Isn't exactly the sort of thing we would carry about with us as a rule. Of course not, Lighton replied, showing them the door. But please, see what you can do. 6 suits of good condition kingdom armor. I could probably do that. I need to find a place to offload my existing shit. But I can do that. That's Malek's Cross. That's Sildon. Sorry, give me a second here. You. There is someone that has a thing. Wait, what was that? Alright, just a barn that has nothing in it. It's got the whetstone. Alright. Let's go this way. Boop. They were not alone. Owen's pulse quickened as he saw the lone figure approach, but then it became apparent they were not being attacked. He relaxed a bit, squinted slightly in an attempt to see who was about to join them. Excuse me, sir. Sirs, I will detain you only a few moments. Can you show me the way to Lighton? I am told that there is someone there who requires my services to pick a Weber lock. The letter I received from there sounded most urgent. Impossible. A Weber lock cannot be picked. Perhaps not by you, but one skilled in the arts of subtlety. He may know how to penetrate even the most difficult of locks. It is a matter of patience. I don't care how patient you are. A Weber lock cannot be picked. You're making idle boasts. And what would a book gain telling strangers a fact that was not true, eh? I merely say these things so I may advertise my services, and you might make use of them one day. I state simple fact. There is no lock in this kingdom of yours that a book cannot pick. None. Is that so? Perhaps you could teach us how to pick Weber locks. It would take more time than I think you would care to spend. I spent 5 years at the foot of my master Califad in the shadow of Mount Ashunta, learning the art. But I could perhaps improve whatever skill you may already possess. A small fee of 70 gold sovereigns should pay for my time. 70 gold pieces for a lesson in lockpicking? That's nothing short of robbery. You are wise. I should not cheat myself in this fashion. 80 sovereigns, but I cannot raise my price any higher, despite the great deference you show to my person. Is the arrangement to be sealed? Hell yeah. Alright, Keshian. 80 sovereigns, but I'm warning you, I doubt there's anything you can teach me. You must open yourself to new things. This is the first learning. Without this opening, you will not be complete. Opening yourself is like opening a lock. If you cannot open, then the lock may not open. You should understand that there is no difference between yourself and the lock that you pick. All these things I will demonstrate with a test lock that I carry with me. Now I want you to observe. Keshian double talk. Wait a minute, how did you do that? I couldn't see. Do that again. That's it. You have received your first lesson, Dark Eyes. That was too fast. I couldn't catch what you were doing. In time, you will realize what was done. In your mind, the events will unlock, and thus your hands will unlock as well. I must go now. Goodbye. Wait. Uh, 71, 16, and 26. Not bad. No one's lived here for some time. Where the hell is this guy? It says he lives in Lighton. Fine. This road goes nowhere. All right. Hold on. Betrayal at Krondor. Where is this guy? Oh. I see, I see. Okay. I have skipped ahead. Another well. Ow. Standing in front of the intricately carved door, Owen stepped forward. These are magic symbols, said the magician. Carved, no doubt, by magic means. Nope, just a regular hunting knife. Oh, sorry, old guy. No, just a regular hunting knife. The figure of a small elderly man followed the disembodied voice around the edge of the house. I was out back tending to some chores. You're right about the symbols being magic, though. Carved them there myself. Name's Fla Wiggin. Thrilled to be in the presence of another magician, Owen smiled and said, It would have been easier to do it magically, Flar. I suspect you're right about that, but I'm not a magician. No, it was my brother who had the gift. Died a couple of years back. Left behind a magic well. His legacy. It's guarded by a pretty nasty spell. It'll give you a good jolt unless I turn it off. Get on over to the well and I'll give you a drink. It'll fix you right up and set you back only 25 sovereigns. I mean, I've got the money. The healing water was obviously starting to have some effect. Did we heal? Hot damn, we're fully healed. Nice. 25 bucks for that? Nice. I'm under attack. Ow, you fuck. You two are like as unto a fuck. You. Oh, and we're poisoned. Cool. Bitch. Okay. Ow, 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 you sons of bitches. Do I have a poison antidote? I do. Stop blocking my shit. Absolute fuck. Think you can run away? Nuh-uh, bitch. Fuckers. Bing. Absolute worth. It's not actually 71. It's just because he used the potion. More true sight tea, which is good. There's that kingdom armor we need. These are regular rations, huh? 18, 8, 15. More of that flame root oil. Key and 20 royals. Sovereigns, whatever. I think this goes to Malik's Cross. There should be a chest nearby to stash the armors. Entirely possible. But let's go to Malik's Cross first. Wait, where am I? Malik's Dragon turned to the south. Interesting. Why do you look at the house that way? What does the black ribbon mean? The ribbon is a sign of the sickness. It's essentially a warning signal to the others to keep away, and yet it seems someone has recently gone through this house. Looking for something, perhaps. Should we go in and have a look around? No, it's too dangerous. So if you go in there, you absolutely 100% get plagued. The barn was musty and dark. Searching with straining eyes and groping hands, Owen suddenly called out, "Over here, I think I found something." Halfway up one wall of the structure, a small X had been scratched into the wood. Just below the spot, there was a raised area of dirt. Together they began to dig, and several feet below the surface uncovered a rotting wooden box. Inside were 12 silver royals in a small leather pouch. That's it? $12? Alright, we're going to find out what's in here. May already be too late. Board came up. He began to count. 34 gold sovereigns. And everybody is plagued. So, absolutely not worth it for 34 fucking sovereigns. Turn south, you say. James squinted. While he was expecting to see the spires of some distant town or the smoke of a chandler's hearth fire at the twist of the road, he was surprised to see instead a grayish lump settled near a clump of young trees. Ever heard of a gray dragon, Owen? James asked. Owen shook his head. No, why? Because that's what might be at the end of this road. Feeling brave? We can go and have a closer look. Chiseled from dark stone, the statue of the dragon was rendered with frightful realism, its burning gaze surely as malicious in stone as it had been in life. Most impressive of all were the yellowed teeth and claws, stained cleverly at the tips with a red pigment to simulate the blood drawn from an unfortunate victim. So dragons are super bad news in Mid-Camia. There was an invasion, I believe, of dragons or dragon-like creatures called the Valharu, and they were only beaten back by Mid-Camia teaming up with the Serani, and sealing them in the Lifestone in Sethanon, but nobody knows that. The statue was large. Walking around its base, Gorath couldn't help but admire the sinuous curve of the dragon's back, the whole of it covered with beveled scales. Rounding the tail of the creature, he called for Owen to come and have a look, but was startled by the clouded apprehension in the boy's blue eyes. Something is wrong? Gorath asked. Owen gasped, as if to say something, and then made a motion to the statue before collapsing to the ground. Oh, shit. Oracle of all. Greetings, Owen. Where am I? While your body is lying safe, still and silent in a cave near Malek's Cross, your mind has journeyed elsewhere. Here. Your arrival has been expected. I am pleased to have you as my honored guest, Owen Bellaforte of Tyburn. Me? At journey's end you will not be as you are, nor may you turn back the way you have come. The times ahead of you will be filled with hardship, and many times you will believe yourself far less significant than you truly are. In the days to come, you may stand at a critical junction between Rythar and Mythar, and if that comes to pass, you should know this. A time comes for all things to die. What does that mean? Who are Rythar and Mythar? I can explain in no measure more as you yet understand your world. In years and in wisdom you will come to me again, and a great destiny will be upon you by then. You will be ready for the fullness of truth on that distant day. Until such time you may consult me on other matters. Tales said that the dragons know their own destinies, but I had not heard that they knew the destinies of others. I am no dragon, though I wear a dragon's skin. I am the Oracle of all, and I am the last of my race. I am ancient, older than dwarf or elf, older than dragons, and older than the Valharu who were their masters. Stars that at my birth flamed with violent power have long grown cold, expired. All these things I have seen, and farther yet I see into the things that might be. You can see the future? I can glimpse things that may be. Such was the gift given to all those of my race. Fun thing about this game. When it came out, it was essentially a sleeper hit. It's widely regarded as a classic now. But when it came out, it did not sell well enough for Dynamix to actually consider it a success. So they wrote this game planning on making a sequel that would continue Owen's adventures. But then they didn't, because they didn't get the permission to do it. And Return to Krondor doesn't have Owen at all, unfortunately. which is a damn shame. Because when Raymond E. Feist wrote the book, the sequel to this, where he had to bring up Owen, he basically said, nah, he fucked off and went home, decided he didn't want to be a mage. It's like, what? But so dumb. Moradel travels with us named Gorath. Is he what he says he is? Can we trust him? He is not what he names himself to be, though even he may not know the lie of his heart. He will be a strong ally unto you, and I believe he may even be a champion to the kin who now curse his name. A great destiny awaits him should he have the courage to renounce his pain. Gorath has told us of a Moradel leader, Delacan. Will he cross the teeth of the world and attack the kingdom? Delacan will never cross the boundary between the kingdom and the Northlands, but through treachery he will strike a blow against both the kingdom and his own nations of the north. Can't you be more specific? Where's he going to strike? What's the nature of this treachery? I do not see futures as you imagine, but futures as they perhaps can be. I know only that Delacan engineers a deceit with 6 magicians, and that it concerns the fate of the kingdom. How may we put a ghost to rest? A girl nearby is being terrorized by one, and I was hoping perhaps we could be of assistance to her. He who has been disturbed must be laid once again to rest in Jared's grave. Seek his hand enlighten and commend it to the earth of Sethanon's honoured dead. Then shall her terrors be brought to an end. Cool, thanks. And we're just not going to talk about that. Cool. Hey, free Dragonstone. That's not a temple I've been to, I don't think. Temple of Limbs Kragma. It is not a temple that we have been to. So we need to go here again. There are no walls in the High Priestess chamber. James struggled to imagine how such a room could fit within the confines of the temple, seeming as vast as any river valley through which he had ever passed. Even more startling had been the winding maze-like corridors the Death Acolyte had led them through to reach the room. Few rushed to speak to Our Lady. I am curious to know why you wish to converse with us, the High Priestess said softly. A gauzy black pavilion draped her throne, obscuring from view all but her lithe form limned in witchlight, and a single pale foot which she rested upon a skull carved of onyx. Why do you call him the drawer of nets? Seeing no point in lying to her, James shrugged. Curiosity as much as anything, High Priestess. I wish to learn a little more about what awaits me when I am no longer living, and you, short of the Mother Matriarch and Rillanon, are perhaps the one with the best answers. I do not like surprises. Unless you are prepared to devote your life to her services, I cannot help you. It's not something I may merely unfold to you in an hour or an afternoon. I will say this. There is no joy or love in her realm, but neither is there sorrow or pain. You have nothing to fear from her unless you swear the oaths of a Nighthawk. Why? What would that mean? Pain everlasting, the High Priestess replied. Those who are Nighthawks have sworn a dark oath, and those of them that are known as the Black Slayers swear the darkest oaths of all, allying themselves to other gods or goddesses who would hold them free of the portal of death at the price of their souls. Once a man becomes a Black Slayer, he may only be called into her halls by an invocation of Limbs Kragma herself, the prayer of final rest. $110 sovereigns. Fuck it, let's go. I think it is now plus 15 more likely to hit, which is pretty fucking good for James. Fuck it, we ball. Speaking of. And. Nice. Owen's armor is getting pretty fucking beat up. Bang, bang, bang. Really need to find a place that's willing to buy this shit. I think Malik's Cross will do it. So let's see if we can't go there. Yeah, I know. Can't be that far away, right? No, we're not that far away. Take a shortcut. I know. I know. Malik's Cross. Rope. I don't need rope. Statue of a dragon. Found old Malik's kill. Said it was talking to them. Yep. Four for the night. Hot damn. Good enough. So I need an emerald to challenge that dude. The armory. Hey, do you buy fucking Moradel Lampreys? Thank fucking Christ. Sweet Jesus. Alright, so now I need to grab Kingdom Armor. Which he does have, but I'm not paying for it. Not when it's fucking everywhere. He does not have repair services. Okay. You've had a good long rest. Where am I going? Wrong button. So that goes to Darkmoor. Okay. That's Darkmoor. The trip was dull. Also, it says it's 4 days. You don't eat rations. It's one of those things that always kind of bugged me as a kid. I'm like, but you need to eat one ration a day, but you said it was 4 days, but we didn't eat rations. How can I trust you, game? I can't trust ever again. It's totally fine. I can trust whenever I want. Nope. I should be keeping an eye out for corpses so I can loot them. Get that kingdom armor I need. Alright, this is 10 ores. Already did that. Yeah, it's just a day's rations. Okay. Click. Nothing in there. Hamel's Pawn. They're not selling anything useful, right? Okay. So the whole Fools from Egley. Basically, the idea is that somebody dug up a hand in a graveyard and said, hey, this is a hand of glory. And it's not. It's just a hand. And now I need to get it back. But it's entirely possible that I can't, because I don't know where the fucking dude is. Let's see. Oh. That's what we need to do. Okay. Back to the north. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Doot, 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 doot. Where are we? We have zoomed past Egley, which is not what I intended to do. That's a problem. Go. Yeah. Whoop. There should be a temple around here. Where is it? Where am I? Hello. Okay, that's useless to me. There it is. Whoop. Yeah, because we had to get that guy from north of Egley. The High Priestess has been through a terrible ceremony. She has no time for Balandra. The High Priestess jerked her arm from the assistant's grasp, silencing her with a cold stare. I am neither so old nor so ill in the goddess's favor that I cannot spare a moment to speak with these gentlemen. If you were to remember the spirit of our catechisms more often than their letter, I think you might replace me some day, and our place is in service to both the Earth Mother and those who worship her. Remember. James bowed his head. That is very gracious of you, High Priestess, but if another time would be more convenient, speak, noble one. He quickly related the things Devon had told him during their visit to the Stranger Tavern in Egley. When at last he had finished, a grave expression was on the High Priestess's face. There is no curse upon the town, whatever this man Devon may have told you. But we share fault with this. The ritual of the festival never was intended like this, but now it has brought shame on this temple and misery upon our faithful of Egley. Nevermore shall there be a festival. Balandra gasped. High Priestess, the festival's silence, child. I will also see this collector brought to justice. If you can find him, send him to us with word that we have received a reward to give him, and we'll see you very well remunerated for your efforts. Goddess's blessing upon you. The collector? Now we go back to tenors. Some of this is really, like, fucking obtuse. Like, why do I have to talk to that specific temple? I suppose somebody probably mentioned it, but fuck, I don't know. What is that? Oh, that's the armor repair dude. Hey, that's the armor repair dude. No, this isn't an armor repair dude. This is a dingus. A Wingus McDingus. Whoop. Alright, where the fuck am I? I am almost to Quester's View. How the hell did I get here? Fuck it, let's go to Quester's View. We're here. We can do that. Maybe there's some barding we can do. You do not repair. Got it. I really wish I could see what the effect of this is. Who it's good for. And in fact, I can! Haggle? Come on, man. Fucking 570 gold is ridiculous, my dude. Ugh. You fucking suck. More info. It's good for the Surani. It is 15% or 30% compared to 15%. So that's going to go to James. Who's going to give this to Owen? Who's going to put it on? No, who's going to keep this on? Give that to Gorath. Mind. I mean, I could wiki it. So it's good for Surani, which is fine. The Surani, you don't get a Surani party member, in case anybody was terribly curious about that. You don't get a Surani party member. So the racial bonuses for Surani are nothing. But it's still twice as good as his regular armor, so... Three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4. I also don't know why you would ever want to get drunk. I have literally no idea why that would ever be a thing that you would want to do. It goes to Krondor. That's not where we want to go. Right. Right. Schlep. Okay, this is not Eggly. This is Eggly. Feel like... Alright, hold on. Back to the wiki. The collector killed Stellan of Eggley, yeah. Uncaring that Stellan, yeah, yeah. I see. I see. I'm kind of on the right track. I probably would have figured this out eventually. But again, no quest log in this game makes this kind of difficult. Keep going south. Hey, look. We're back in Tenurs. For no reason. Hey, buddy. No games right now, fellas. I owe some money to... Oh, that guy. Who is this person you owe money? He's known by folks around here as the Collector. They say he killed a fella over in Eggley called Stellan. A sleepy man pushed them aside. Blinking but unable to get one eye to completely open, the man stumbled to a bedroll in the corner of the room and lay down. Are you the man known as the Collector? Asked James. He sat up grumpily and finally managing to get both eyes open responded, What if I am? It would appear you have a debt that hasn't been paid to you by an acolyte at the Temple of Sylban. We just thought you should know. A glimmer of greed appeared in the man's eyes. Suddenly more awake now, he said in a somewhat cheerful voice, Thank you, I shall pay him a visit on the morrow. Whoop. Cool. And if you think that means we're going back to that fucking temple, you're goddamn right we are. Oh god, it's so far away. Takes the better part of a day to get there, Jesus. Did I walk past it? I think I walked past it. No, I haven't walked far enough. Got it. Got it. Sleep. Nope, that's Quester's View. I went too far. That's why you don't look at the map all the time. Where the fuck is it? Kind of wish that the map would get updated with places that you've been to. Eating through all my money. Literally. There it is. Hey, I found him. On behalf of the Earth Mother, we thank you. The man who called himself the Collector is now in our custody. What will become of him, James asked. He will learn what it means to anger a goddess. After, if he still lives, we will see he is rehabilitated. James shivered as he contemplated the future that likely lay ahead for the criminal. In the few instances he had been seen a convicted heretic punished, he had been forced to avert his eyes. Hesitantly, he cleared his throat. I believe there was some mention of a reward? I have arranged for a few healing potions to be given to you, as well as a small sum of gold. You will have them before you leave the temple. I must leave now to begin dispensing justice on this collector. Okay. So that was somewhat necessary. But fucked if I'm gonna go all the way back. So. Whee! I think I actually want to go north. Well, I want to go west. I need to go back to Layton. That's Malik's Cross. Nope, shit, I wanted to go east. I'm a fool. I got my east mixed up with my wests. Whoop. Oh, I didn't collect the fucking armor, did I? Oh, well. That's the healing fountain. Fine. It's just money. There's always more money. Interesting. The quest is not working for me. And that's annoying. Basically, you're supposed to overhear somebody talking about the glory hand, which we did. But then you're supposed to come back here, and the guy that you're looking for will be here. Unless I skipped something. Maybe I have to talk to her again. Oh, no, that's not it. All right, well, that's a pain in my butt. It's kind of incidental to the whole game. And I still want to get into Sethanon. Fuck. She does give you a really good sword, though. I kind of want it. But we're going to end there for tonight, because it's getting kind of late, and I have to wake up early tomorrow. So we didn't really accomplish anything plot-wise. We just mostly wandered around, killed a bunch of stuff, got a lot of money, spent a lot of money. But we're having fun, and that's what it's all about. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. As a reminder, come back on Saturday evening. We will be playing some more Dungeons & Dragons. Really need to come up with a name for that other than Adventure Select. But Adventure Select will be happening on Saturday evening, and then I will be back here playing more of this on next Monday. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good night. Have a good week. And see you next time.